Get in here, big guy.
Get back at it. Get back at it. We got some questions that need to be answered because that's important. All right, it's gonna take a few minutes to do it.
Top seven.
Top seven.
Top seven most asked questions from you.
Yeah.
All right, Zach.
What
I'm
about
asking you?
All right.
I'm asking you. How much weight should I be lifting for strength training?
All of it.
Every single plate, every dumbbell.
For strength training,
I want to get strong, and I need to know how much weight to lift. What should I do?
Base it on your rep range. That's what I would say. Everybody says something different. Base it on your rep range. I like 8 to 10 reps for conditioning and strength. Last 2 to 3 reps should be ultra challenging, but you still should be able to do it correctly.
All right.
Next question.
Okay.
Why should I lift weight for fat loss? Why should I lift weights for fat loss?
Great question, because the more muscle tissue we can produce on your body, regardless if you're a man or a woman, that means you have more active living tissue, which means you're gonna burn more calories at rest. The more calories you burn during exercise and not during exercise, you're just gonna burn more fat, baby.
Man, you spit it.
That's it.
Basically,
More muscle burns more fat.
that's it. You gotta build the muscle. Doesn't mean you're gonna get bigger though.
Because you don't just burn calories during a workout session. In fact, most of your life is not working out.
Yeah.
It's not working out. So
Absolutely.
put on muscle.
Gotta put on muscle.
Next one. What's the deal with these squats and lunges? Aren't they bad for my knees?
Terrible for your knees.
What?
Psych! Hey, that's a psych. If you got bad knees, that's something we can address, but most likely, if squats and lunges are bad on your knees, you either got really bad knee problems or you're doing something wrong or you're deconditioned. In general, squats and lunges done the right way, even if they need to be modified, are great for building. The best things to build your lower body, your booty, your legs, your hips, your hamstrings.
Preach it.
Yeah. Anyway, what about your posture?
Well, posture can mean many things. Most of us, when they say, how can I improve my posture, are implying some sort of forward slump that they have, especially
Every
in the
time we
shoulder
talk
area.
about posture, it makes me just want to do
Right?
this.
As I was doing this, I thought, man, I feel like I'm already leaning forward. But how I would fix that for most people, if they came to me, we need to adjust. You're probably more tight in the front of the body, the front of the pecs,
Gravity.
the front of the shoulders. Gravity takes over. But mainly, we need to, one, make you conscientious of it. You need to be aware, because even when we strengthen those back muscles that I'm gonna get to in a second, you have to make sure that you're still doing your part. Act like there's a string on the top of your head pulling you straight up. Even when you drive.
Great idea.
Think about that. Just, you got a string pulling straight up. Exercise that you could be doing, just like these TRX, I don't know if you guys can see them behind us, a lot of back rows, okay? You could take a soup can, if your strength level is at that right now, or a milk jug, and just perform a bunch of bent over rows. So anything we can do to retract those elbows behind us, keep a big chest, that's sure to give you some benefits on that posture.
Yeah.
All right, next, how do I stay consistent with exercise if I just know I'm not somebody that likes to hang out in the gym a lot?
I think in the beginning, especially, the only way to stay consistent is to stay excited about it.
How do I do that?
You got to surround yourself with healthy-minded people.
Woo!
Do something that you enjoy doing, even if it's not like the most scientifically proven perfect way to train. Whatever you can do to stay consistent is so important. And consistent means more than just the first couple weeks. Everybody has great success for 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. If you can make it past that 3-week mark,
do it.
You're not gonna see all the results. You're not gonna lose 50 pounds in 3 weeks, but it's about a mindset, surrounding yourself with healthy-minded people, staying consistent. You make it through that first hump, you're gonna be good to go.
Boom.
What about your abs though? Hey,
Yeah.
what about your abs?
What about 'em?
How you gonna get them stronger?
For strength,
Yeah.
one of the most commonly overlooked things when it comes to ab work is we don't, for some reason, register those in our minds as they're muscles, just like any other muscle. So if I want to tone or strengthen any other muscle, guess what I'm gonna do? Add some weight to it.
Add a lot of weight to it.
A ton of different ways to do that. One of my favorites is simply just holding a weight over the chest. If I'm gonna perform crunches and sit-ups already, add some sort of weight. Put some resistance on those abs. If you can, if you can do it by yourself or with a partner, weighted planks are awesome. Anybody who's trained with me, I've probably put them through some weighted
I like
planks.
getting in that weighted plank, have somebody put a big old plate on your back.
Awesome.
Let your hips come down, touch the ground, blast it up.
That's a good way to do it too.
Yeah,
you will
man.
feel
Hip
if
drops.
you put some weight on your planks, you will feel, and you haven't before, you will feel your planks like you never have. And it forces you to do it with the correct form, because you can't have your butt way up in the air.
Yeah.
So it's gonna make you do it the right way.
That's
all right.
right.
Last thing we got about rest. What's the appropriate amount of time I should be resting in between my sets?
Let's just cut to the point. I mean, let's just tell them something without confusing them too much.
Okay.
I think in general, and what I've read, 40 to 80 seconds. If you're by yourself, trained on your own, you're not doing a HIIT class like at Chucktown, 40 to 80 seconds allows enough time to let the muscle rest so you can grow it and build muscle, but also great for conditioning If you rest much longer than 80 seconds, it's okay for getting stronger, but not the best for hypertrophy and not the best for conditioning. Hypertrophy is important.
That's a big word. What's that mean?
That means some people say hypertrophy.
Yeah, I know.
It's hypertrophy.
I've always said hypertrophy.
That means growing, right?
Expanding the muscle
Expanding,
cells.
not atrophy. Atrophy is shrinking the muscle.
So set a cell phone timer, 40 to 80 seconds. See how that does for you.
Yeah, keep it on you throughout your workout.
Build muscle and burn fat.
We just answered a few questions for you. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace it out. ChucktownFitness.com. What else?
Comment on our YouTube page. You're gonna see this on a lot of different platforms, on Instagram, on Facebook, but comment on the YouTube if you've got information for us, topics we need to be covering, specific exercises you need us to go over and demonstrate, food questions, all of that, comment on that YouTube page. Peace.
Peace.